Yes, let's make sure you click. Oh, yes, and then you. Yes. Okay, let's resume.
Hi guys, DeeSims here and welcome back to the channel. And today I bring to you a special little video. Today is honestly the start of generation 3 of the Barbie Legacy Challenge. Like, girl, I'm just proud of myself. Like, hold on. First, I'm just proud of myself because this is honestly the 3rd generation of a legacy and I'm still going strong and I still have so much love for these Sims and all the stuff that's to come. So you know what? Just claps to me because I'm proud of me. Honestly, a lot of the interest I have for this legacy and like the series and everything like that is because of the storyline. And we've been going above and beyond to create the best storylines, and our game has been cooperating and stalling us at the same time. But it's been such an enjoyable experience. Like, I just have been having so much freaking fun and I can't believe it's a legacy. Anyway, moving on. Today we're actually going to be giving Blaire, our heir for generation 3, her teenage makeover. Now you're probably like, D, a teenager? Girl, what you mean? We're going to be starting generation 3 with Blaire as a teenager, but there is going to be a little bit more to it. So when we start, Blaire would have officially graduated high school, and it's like the end of her teen years going into her young adult life. And I have a whole explanation about everything, and we'll get to that in a little bit. First thing we need to do right now, honestly, is age Blaire up. So yeah, girl, let's kind of get to this. Let's blow out the candles. So if you're up to date on all of the Blaire's childhood live streams that I upload here on YouTube and stream live on Twitch, then you know that the next stream is the last stream for Blaire's childhood, and she is going to be a teenager, and we are going to be playing her beginning teenage life and moving into the start of generation 3. Blaire earned the bonus trait for all of this. So she earned this high self-esteem trait. These Sims regularly become confident even when failing to gain skills or succeed at work. They're also less likely to develop a fear of failure, which is nice because, girl, them fears be kicking my butt. Romantic travails, sweaty gym shorts, and hormonal upheaval awaits. Best buckle up those boots and the ride starts here. Okay, so I guess we got romance level 3 because of all of her skills she gained as a kid, which is great. And we are going to pick out her last trait. So right now she is a dog lover. She's adventurous. She's hyper, and we're going to figure out what that last trait is going to be. I think the best trait to go for, honestly, for generation 3 is going to be the animal enthusiast trait. So I'm going to choose that for her. For her aspiration, she has to complete the friend of the animals aspiration. So we're going to put that on there. And I think my girl is all ready to go into CAS. Y'all, somebody please tell me who this is. Who is this? Take everything off, literally everything. Clearly we have some work to do. So before we get into the CAS makeover, I kind of want to update you guys on everything that's going on with our Barbie Legacy Challenge, because we are making some changes to the rules and the generations to come and all that good stuff. But let me just give you a little reminder. Generation 3 is Pet Vet Barbie. It says your family is pretty wealthy, so if you use your funds to open up your very own vet clinic, follow your dreams, and be surrounded by furry little guys all day. But it might be more difficult than you thought. So we have to complete the friend of the animals aspiration, max our veterinarian skill, run a 5-star vet clinic, have 3 pets, and be good friends with all of them. And we must have either the cat lover or the dog lover trait. Now I have the perfect storyline and solution, explanation, all that good stuff. I have the perfect solution and storyline for Blaire. So while I go ahead and give her a makeover, because Lord, she needs one, I'll explain to you guys what the plan is for generation 3 of the Barbie Legacy Challenge. Okay, girl, we're finally in CAS. I am recording this after I've done the CAS makeover, so I know how beautiful she looks. But anyway, I pulled up a picture of Bella Eve and Neil and a picture of Blaire when she was a kid, and we did this makeover. So if you've been following the streams, you know how important it is for me, or how important I take it to try to really stick to the genetics and make them look like their previous selves, because we have CC and everything involved. Sometimes like when they age up, the genetics just ain't there. So you really gotta, you know, work your magic to make your sim look like, you know, their parents. But we're making over Blaire. I'm super excited to talk to you guys about the newness that's coming to Generation 3. So I'm working side by side with Tasha Monet. She goes by I'm Tasha Monet, and she makes mods for The Sims 4. And she's already made a mod that we use for Bella Eve in Generation 2 when she was living in her apartment and running a retail store. And we're going to be making a vet program mod that's going to be like the highlights of the beginning of Blaire's generation. Blaire is going to be applying to this exclusive elite vet program, and it's specifically for teenagers to kind of give them the all be all education when it comes to becoming the best veterinarian and just like animal care and things like that. So this program is very elite, it's very exclusive, and it is very hard to get into. You must have the right grades. There is a very tedious application process, and on top of everything else, it is very expensive to get into. Now, Baby Derek from Single Father is the program director. So this is his exclusive program of mentorship to kind of give back and educate, you know, future veterinarians who want to open their vet clinic and just be the top of their game. So Blaire is going to be applying to this program with 4 other teenagers. It is only available for the summer, and there are only 5 spots. So hundreds of Sims apply, if not thousands, apply for this program, and we got to get Blaire in there. This is our big shot. This is everything we want. We want the best education possible from the absolute best. So if you did watch Fresh Prince of Derek, I'll put a thumbnail here on the screen so you can check it out. It was a series we did with one of the spinoffs for Single Father. One of the kids, Baby Derek, went and literally just started his own vet clinic. I absolutely love his vet clinic. To this day, it is one of my favorite vet clinics because it fit his vibe so perfectly. It was in the city, it was upscale, it was nice, and I'm just super excited to do it again because I haven't played with vet clinics since then, and that was years ago at this point. So I'm really excited to get Blaire to where she needs to be to apply for this program. Now this program is not cheap, but Blaire come from money, okay? So this is very much up her alley. She definitely has the funds to do this. She just has to work hard to get everything else. It's not just about paying the price. Like, you have to meet a certain criteria. Grades are involved, skills are involved, money is involved, of course, but you have to really work hard to get into this program. It's not just about your parents writing a check. Now we're starting to do Blaire's hair. I've went through so many hairs for Blaire, and honestly, she looks good in so many of them. But if you've been watching the live streams, you know we have this running thing that Blaire just doesn't have a lot of hair. She wasn't born with a lot of hair, and that's just one of her like physical characteristics I wanted to continue on through her generation. It's just, you know, Blaire doesn't have that much hair, and I thought it was super cute. I shared a personal story of how me and my cousin grew up, and I had a lot of hair and she didn't, but we always had the same accessories, the same bobos. Like, we ain't play that. I don't care if you had 2 strands of hair, you was gonna have a big old bowl glued to your head. So I just thought it was super cute, and I really wanted to kind of stick with that going through. Now, to be completely honest, I really wanted her to have a pixie cut when she was a child, but I didn't really have those the hair length in game, so it's really hard to kind of pull that through. So she ended up with this cute little Dora bob, and I kind of just stuck with the bob going forward. So now it's kind of like her bob is kind of blown out and is very curly, and I just thought it was super cute. I put a poll on Twitter trying to decide which hair I wanted to go with, because we did have her same hair as when she was a kid, which just looks so cute on her. I couldn't resist. But everyone voted for this bob. Like, it's so freaking cute, and I just love it. And I think she still looks really youthful. So there is one more stream left that we're going to be doing on Twitch this week, where we're pretty much going to be going through her high school life. So we're going to do her whole, you know, exams and studying and the prom and the parties and a rebellion. Blaire has a natural rebellion to her. Another thing I will say about Blaire is because, yes, she comes from money, but you would never guess that from like looking at Blaire, you would never guess that she comes from a crap ton of money. She doesn't really dress how her mom dresses, like in her whole like business and like upscale and just kind of very of a different like upscaled look. She doesn't really dress like that at all. That was kind of something we did in the stream as well. Like her mom tried to dress her up for school in these like kind of businessy, like super put together clothes, and that's just not Blaire. Blaire is definitely very fun and out there and outgoing, and I kind of wanted to pull that through in her teen life as well, but I kind of wanted to accent more of her being, I'm not going to say laid back because I don't think nothing about Blaire is laid back, but she definitely doesn't want to be known for having a crap ton of money or coming from money. She just wants to be herself. She just wants to be Blaire. She wants to do her own thing. And more importantly, she wants to be with the animals. Okay, my girl loves her animals. She loves them. Every time she's out and about, she's just always interacting with animals. I just think it's so freaking cute. The next stream, she's going to be getting her first animal of 3, and we'll get the other ones in the series, but she's going to be getting a lab, I think we decided on. I'm super excited. I think it's gonna be so freaking cute. She's going to be doing her whole entrance to high school, and we probably play a couple of days of her doing high school things, but more importantly, getting them skills together and, you know, working on her grades, because being an A student is one of the major requirements for getting into this veterinary program. And I'm just really excited because I'm working actively with Tasha, so I get to like throw all my ideas out there, and then she's the genius behind it all, and she do her thing and code it all and make it all look nice and work and function, and I'm just so entirely grateful. And we're both like throwing ideas off of each other, and I mentioned how it's just so cool to like see it all come together, and she says it's so cool to like have ideas and things to go off rip, because you know when you're modding sometimes you kind of like putting things together on your own. So she said it was nice to like have other opinions and just suggestions of doing things, and I just think it's just so nice. I'm super excited to see how it all works together. I definitely think this is going to go really great with the new expansion pack that's coming out, The Sims 4 Businesses and Hobbies. I'm just really excited to put it all together. So in the beginning, we're going to be focused on Blaire doing this summer program. Again, it is after graduation. That is another requirement. You have to have a high school diploma. Your grades matter. I think we're probably going to add in like interviews. You have to turn in an essay. You have to pay an application fee. You have to have references, if not. And once you get there, just as hard as it is to get in, it's as hard as it is to actually master the program, because the goal is to master the veterinarian skill before she graduates the summer. So the program is all about mastering that skill and getting the best one-on-one education from the best, which is Baby Derek. And the school provides housing, any like incidentals, anything like that. So it's going to be a hefty tuition fee to get in, like over 50,000 simoleons. Like, y'all, it's going to be a lot, because they're going to be getting their own housing on the grounds of the vet program. So I'm going to be doing that build on my Twitch channel probably tonight, the same day you're watching this. I'm pretty sure, if not tonight, tomorrow, I'm going to be going live building the actual lot that all of this is going to be taking place on. And we also are going to have to create the other 4 applicants who are going to be in this program as well. So like, again, this is not just something you could just get into. So I'm really excited to bring in new personalities, and I'm excited to bring in this storyline with Blaire as well, because I just think the one thing that I'm loving about this legacy is every generation has its own story and has its own drama and stuff that goes with it. And I'm just loving how it's all coming together and is making us play different parts of the game and, you know, experience different packs and careers and skills and aspirations and things like that. But I'm enjoying putting my own storyline and spin on things. So I really love the fact that we're starting with her as a teenager. One of the reasons we started doing the live streams in general was because Bella Eve had Blaire late in her generation, and there was kind of no time for us to know who Blaire is and kind of get a feel of like her traits and what she's about and what she's experienced. So that's why we started doing the live streams. so people can kind of, you know, fall in love with Blaire and see how she was raised and her personality and things like that. And right now, Blaire is rebellious, but not, no, let me take it back. Blaire's bad. Blaire is bad. She sneaks off when she wants to. She's been doing this since she was a kid. You know, she uses her mom's credit card. She gets caught. Like, she not good at it. But Blaire just kind of does her own thing. She it's just her and her mom and her aunt and uncle, grandparents. Neil is not in her life. We've tried multiple times and it just didn't happen. Definitely, if you have some free time, if you're just working or you just need something playing in the background, definitely check out the live streams. There's going to be 6 in total of Blaire's childhood, and you'll see her literally from being an infant, from being a teen to her graduating high school. That's the goal of the next stream. You'll see all of that come together, and it is just a fun time. Like, the game already throws us curveball after curveball, but it is so fun. We've developed relationships with Gideon. We've developed relationships with Briella and her family, because yes, she has a family now. So it was just a really good time, and it was a whole bunch of fun, and I really, really, really enjoyed it. So if you have time to check out those streams or just have them in the background, check them out because they're really fun. And also, if you're enjoying this video, go ahead and like it, because I have not been saying that. I just don't say that. Like, if you enjoy the content, you know, and you're subscribed, I appreciate the view and the watch and everything like that. But it is great for the channel when the video receives likes from you guys that matches, you know, everybody tuning in. So if you do enjoy this video or you enjoyed any of my content in general, hit that like button and I would truly, truly appreciate it. But I absolutely love a Blaire makeover. I think it's so freaking cute. I wanted to go with casual clothes. I still wanted to have a very teen feel about it. And I also wanted to have that little bit of her daredevil-ish trait going about it. So I did end up changing 2 of her traits. I changed hyper and her adventurous trait to, I think I set it to outgoing and I think mischievous, because my girl is like, she sneaks around, she likes to have fun, she is very social, she likes to talk to people, and of course her love for animals. So the last stream that we're going to be doing on Twitch will be Blaire in high school, and really her working. She knows the goal. The goal is to get into this program, and now she has to work her butt off to get there. So I'm super excited about it. I hope you guys are ready for that content. We're going to go through this program. Hopefully Blaire pass. She gets her certification and her skills. So when we go to open her very first vet clinic, it makes sense. She knows what she's doing, and all we're going to have to do is just build up our name and our clientele, and then we should be able to run a 5-star vet clinic. Now, that in its own is not an easy task. Of course, we're going to have an heir so we can, you know, keep on with the legacy. So there's a whole bunch of things that go into it, but I'm super excited to start where we're starting, because I just think it's fresh, it's new, it's different. I don't think anyone has done it, and at the end of the day, it's ours, D Squad. Like, it is a storyline that we came up with, and I'm so excited to be working on this mod that's going to bring it all to life. That's just going to make it make sense. I just didn't want her to take, you know, Bella Eve gives her all this money between her inheritance and just child support from her dad. I didn't want her to have this money and just go build a vet clinic and we get it to 5 stars. I didn't see that as being fun. I wanted a storyline. I wanted us to fall in love with Blaire so we can fall in love with her generation. And I thought her starting at the end of her teenagedom, moving into her young adult life, really trying to work hard at this program and opening her own vet clinic, I think that shows her building her skills and her work ethic and things like that. Because at the end of the day, we're not going to have to worry about money for this generation and probably the next. We're not going to have to worry about money. So we have to work at something. So yes, a large portion of her money is going into this program. But she's also going to have to work for her vet clinic. She's going to have to work to get her first home on her own. And it's just a lot of things that's going to come of it. So there's still goals and tasks and things we need to do to work towards that. And I'm super, super excited. So I hope you guys are excited and ready for the ride. I'm definitely in Interested to hear all your tips and suggestions and all that kind of stuff in the comments down below. But yeah, girl, I think that's about it. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next one. Remember to stay beautiful, stay lovely, stay in the house. Have a grand day. Bye, guys.